How's it going, everybody? Jangles here, and tonight I'm bringing another Rust base build. This build is specific to solo, duo, and trio players. The base features very easy maneuvering and still allows for a significant amount of storage. The layout is similar to my first base build, as it's probably my favorite template to start out with because it's not hard to build and it's cheaper on resources, so you can actually enjoy playing the game instead of farming, unless you're into that sort of thing. It also features a hidden compartment that I have not yet seen from any other YouTubers. Not saying it's not out there, but I sure haven't seen it yet. Alright, enough of me talking, let's get into the tour. And as we make our way through the front door, the first thing you're going to notice, as usual, you've got your first shotgun trap here, worrying about any door campers. Coming through your second airlock right here, you're going to notice you've got your second shotgun trap. If they are door raiding you, that'll be the best way of defense right there. You've got 2 campfires right here, you've got 3 furnaces, your TC research bench. I've got 3 sleeping bags down. Depending on your group, that'll obviously vary. Going through this set of double doors right here, you've got a research bench. Through here, you've got your main loot storage, 4 boxes, 2 small boxes, and you've got a little bit more protection in there. Going through this door here, you've got 2 ladders you're going to go ahead and climb up. This will be leading you to your roof access. You've got a shotgun trap here in case they do get roof access. That'll give them a little bit of competition as they're on their way. Jumping up through here, this will give you your roof access here. And as normal, you're going to have your 360-degree coverage. So no matter what angle they're raiding you from, you will have some sort of degree to be able to hit them. Now these here, I'm not a big fan of them. They're alright, but you're a little bit restricted on your movement underneath these, so if you're actively getting shot at, I wouldn't suggest these. But if you are being raided, or say they are leaving or something, it's not a bad way to get a couple shots at them, maybe down them, or, you know, whatever you can do with them at that point. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I'd stated the hidden compartment. So that's going to be this section right here. When you're online, actively currently playing in your base, you're not going to worry about having this piece right here. So we'll go ahead and remove that. Now if you notice, we can drop down here, you've got a door here. We could pop that open. And we've got 5 boxes down here. So what this room is going to be used for is if you ever log off, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and come up here, simply place down a floor and make it wood. So if they do by chance burn through it, you're still going to have a door there to give you a little bit more coverage. But down here, you're essentially going to have all your most important loot. Now, the most important thing is if you do log off down here, make sure you have some hatchets down here. That way, when you're on your way out, you can go ahead and chop this thing out of your way, and you'll be able to climb right back out. Unfortunately for this base, it's not a base that we can use as a starter. I did everything I could to figure out how to implement the hidden compartment, but come to find out, it just wasn't working. So what I would recommend is throwing down a quick starter base similar to this. If you have something specific that you like to do, feel free to do that. In here you can fit a TC, 3 furnaces, a couple campfires, 3 to 4 large boxes, a couple sleeping bags. It's definitely a great starter base to get you ready to go. And then you can build decently close. That way you won't have to transfer your loot too far, and you'll be able to start getting things going. The first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and lay down your square foundations. Those 45-degree angle posts, you're going to place those about halfway down. Place down 2 sets of stairs. Place down a wall to the left, doorway to the right. The most important thing about this is you want to make sure that you can crawl through here. Next, you go ahead and place down a triangle foundation. Stairs leading up. Another triangle foundation. square foundation, and then finish it off with another triangle. And from here, now you're going to just start wrapping the base. At the end of getting everything placed, this is what you should have. Go ahead and get that upgraded. The next step is to get your first floor placed. Alright, this is what you should have after your first floor is complete. Please note that I do have the one door frame leading to your hidden compartment sheet metal. That way if they do come from the roof, they are not going to have the ability to pick through that wall specifically. The next step is to finish off your first floor and get the floors down leading up to your second floor. Okay, and this is what you should have once you've finished filling in and upgrading those floors. And take note that I've got the two door frames down for the double doors. I did forget to mention, don't forget to place down that stone wall right there. The next step is go ahead and getting your walls and placing down a wall throughout your second floor. That's going to allow you to place down these roofs here. So once you've got that down and upgraded, go ahead and place down the roofs and then place down a floor. And just continue to do that until you've got all four squares done. This is what you should have after you've got the roofs placed down. And you can start filling in the honeycomb here as well. This is what you'll have once you've completed your second floor. Next step is to now fill in the second floor ceilings on all of your honeycomb. Once you've got to this point, you can start worrying about your base defense. last thing you could do is, if you would like, you can add high external stone walls. This was pretty easy to do. All you gotta do is line it up halfway through, place down one wall, and then just do the exact same second part. There we go, and that'll be it for this week's base build. Again, I know this build is a little simple, a little bit more simple than some of you might prefer, but it's not necessarily supposed to be the hardest thing to raid. Once they find that loot room, the whole goal is to hope that they think that there was nothing worth it and then just leave from that point. So ultimately the whole goal is just to try and keep that bottom floor hidden. And as long as you can do that, you shouldn't have anything to worry about throughout the wipe. I wouldn't recommend putting any campfires or furnaces or anything down there that will attract light or anything like that. I'd leave it strictly for boxes for if you're ever being raided or if you're about to log out, something like that. But thanks for stopping by. Again, if you did like the video, please like and subscribe. I definitely enjoy the feedback. And as always, I will see you in the next one.